Okay.
Scottie, at the 1994
Thank you.
All-Star game, you had 29 points, and you had a lot of threes. You're on fire. You were wearing these red fire shoes. What was your motivation behind this performance?
I think it was the shoes.
Was the shoes? It was not Michael not being there and people doubting you?
No, I don't think so. I think it was really the shoes.
All right, your mind frame going through the game, like you were really taking good shots and on fire and taking the lead. You got the MVP. Like your mind frame before and after the game.
It was the same. You know, I had been to a few All-Star games, so I was pretty comfortable in what I needed to do, and it was just one of those days where the ball was going for me, and I shot it well.
Talking about being comfortable, the 1990 playing against the Detroit Pistons, and then going against the Lakers the year after, you're a totally different player. Did you go through something for this? Or?
Just grow, developing, you know, another year of experience and learning from it, and you know, just continue to get better physically, and just was able to finally meet the challenge.
All right.
Scottie, what's it like for you to team up with Elena for the Degree Shooting Stars?
It's great. You know, it's a lot of fun. It's a great weekend for our fans, and you know, to have an opportunity to, you know, come and play with some fellow players who, you know, have the same passion that you have about the game. So, you know, just looking forward to a great weekend and enjoying spending time with, you know, everyone here.
How can you possibly
with the NBA this year NBA roosters? Any surprises? Somebody should be.
No, I mean, players are always going to get better, and you know, and continue to, you know, arouse you in some way. So you know, they're going to continue to develop, but you know, it's not surprising. You know, these are things that have happened year in and year out in the game.
What do you think about Marc Gasol this year, Scottie?
Mark has been playing great. It's been a great season. You know, Memphis is one of those teams that, you know, they will always be a competitor come playoff time, and I think with the addition of Green, it has definitely given them an upper leg and opportunity to contend for a title.
How historic is for the league that a pair of brothers are playing as starters in an All-Star game?
It's great. You know, it just shows how far our game has grown and how far it's came, and you know, to have two brothers with the same desire and love for the same sports, and now have an opportunity to compete against each other in an All-Star game is just it's great. It's a tribute to, again, how great the game of basketball is.
Do they have the recognition of the league? Do they have the recognition of the whole league as superstars?
Yeah, I mean they do. They came in and earned their right and earned their respect to be, you know, where they are today. And you know, we look at them as two of the top centers in our game.
And about Paul, are you surprised about how is he progressing now in Chicago?
No, not at all. I mean, Powell has always been a very good basketball player, even back in his days in Memphis. Very high skill level player, so you know, the game will continue to get easy for him because of you know, his experience and knowledge.
One question: Marcin Gortat, Polish NBA player. What do you think about him?
What's his name?
Marcin Gortat. Washington Wizards.
Washington Wizards.
The big dude.
Oh, Gortat.
Gortat, yeah.
Oh. What's your question?
Yeah, what do you think about him? He just almost get into the NBA All-Star, you know.
He's had a great couple of years. He didn't make the All-Star team, but he got a nice contract last year, so I'm sure he's not complaining about not being here this weekend. There's a lot of guys who deserve to be here this weekend, and you know, they're not here, but you know, it's just part of the other game, and you know, I'm sure he'll work a little bit harder and try to make it.
Scottie, you're a legendary defender. How would you defend some of the great forwards today, like Kevin Durant or LeBron James?
Same way I defended them in the past. Stay in front of them. You know, Oscar was a great player. I kind of caught him at the end of his career, but I know he was a great scorer and one of the greatest Brazilian basketball players of all time. That's pretty much it.
Derek had a great.
No, he didn't talk trash in '92.
Scottie, can you talk about a little bit about the All-Star game? What does that say about his legacy, and what do you like most about him as a player?
He's a big fundamental. You know, he's been a great player and, you know, well deserving. 15. I mean, the guy's just been incredible. He's been solid. He's been a winner, and you know, he's the epitome of what you want in a basketball player. The guy just has a high skill level.